My lovely Capricorn. So let's see what's going on with you. I'm going to do a different spread. Well, this card Patience came out. You could be waiting on things to fall into line. Some of you, if you went on a job interview, you could be waiting to see if you get the job. And Spirit is telling you that this is a time for you to be patient and for you to trust the process. All right. So outside of that, let's see. I'm going to do a 3-card spread. What took place in your recent past, what's coming up currently, and what is going to be on your mind in your recent past. It shows memories. So with memories and manifestation, there's two things that are coming out. It shows a new beginning. There's a new beginning. And with manifestations in the near past, like some of you could have been like something that you wanted so bad you were able to get. So for instance, if you were trying to move or you were hoping to get like a closure on a home, you are able to get it and you are starting out brand new. And with memories, you could be thinking about the people from where you used to live. You could be thinking about the people from, like some of you too, even if like you in the recent past, you finally got a new position and you could be thinking about your old coworkers, your old life. It just seems like an old life. You had an old life, things were different, and now you have a new life and you're starting all over new. So that's really good. Some of you too, just a renewal of the mind. If you had a lot of things on your plate and you didn't know how it was going to turn out and it materialized and you're just starting all over, that can be the renewal that you have as well. If you got a divorce, Capricorn, to any of you that had divorces, you could finally be building your life over, like starting all over brand new. New life, new house, new place, new job. Like you could have started all over again after a divorce or a harsh breakup, you know, like, because there's even a vision I have of like going to court and having to divide assets and having to child support. Some of you guys could have been rewarded child support for your child, and you guys had to divide assets, and you could have made a decision to buy a new house, get a new job, and just start all over new. All right. And if you didn't get a divorce and you currently are in a relationship, it can be like sometimes people refinance their homes. You know, you could have refinanced your home and you guys are starting all over new in your relationship, and some of you could have gotten a promotion in your current job. You could have gotten a promotion and you're happy. Like in your recent past, it just shows happiness. You know, like you're happy. You're thinking about the way that things used to be versus the way that things are now. Like you can be stepping up. And it can be like a step up in finances. You're making more money. A step up in happiness. You're way more happier now. With material wealth, you have more money, so you can do more things now. In your recent past, it just looks like you're finally seeing the light of day after going through so much. It's like every part of your season, it served a purpose because you're doing so much better now. And that's what you could have been reflecting on in your recent past. Currently it goes conflicted. How you go from having the time of your life to conflicted? What's going on? Honey, you just jump from one obstacle to the next, don't you? In your recent past, things were going good, and now it looks like there's some obstacles. And what's going on? How did things change? There's some level of an ending. What's going on? Okay, so for my divorcees, if you are divorced, or if you were that storyline, if you had a breakup and you are starting over from the breakup, even though you starting new, for some reason the breakup can just be hitting you now. Others of you, hopefully not, but you could have found out that somebody passed. somebody that you love has passed, and it could really, really hurt you deeply, you know, and you can be conflicted about the passing of them. You could be conflicted about, why is this happening? Why now? Why me? And you can be going through the emotional struggles of grieving somebody that you loved a whole lot. And it's sad because even though you are going through grief, it's like you still have to be patient. You still have to be present. You still got to show up for work. You still got to go on with your life, even though this is hurting. This cuts you deep. So those are the two things I see in the near future. Like, you can hear about a death, and it's really, really sad for you, and you're trying to overcome the emotions while still moving forward in your life. And if it's not, like I said, if you had a breakup recently and you moved out and you're starting your life over, it's like, now that you are in a new season, the ending just hit you. All right. Yeah, look, see, it's like, even though you're going through a breakup or you're going through some level of loss and grief, it's like you still got to get up. You still got to go to work. You still got to keep going forward no matter what's going on. And that can hurt. All right. And it shows harmony. So like I said, for some of you, if this is not about a breakup, you could be finding out about, if this is not a breakup, you can find out about some level of loss or grief going on in, like, your family. Or if you are in a relationship, it can be someone in their family that's going through a loss. But of course, if you are in a relationship with somebody, or if you are married to somebody, then of course, if their family goes through any level of loss, you're going to feel it too, because their family becomes your family. So if you are in a relationship, because I see this spread for two, it's almost like if you're single and you just got out of a relationship, you're really hurting, but you still got to move forward. If you are in a relationship, then you can be overcoming some level of loss, and your partner could be helping you through it. You guys can be coming together, and they can be consoling you and trying to empower you and strengthen you through a level of loss that you had to go through. So you have a partner that's going to actually bring you peace and going to bring you balance. It's like, we can fix this together. Whatever you guys are going through, they're going to feel like, we can do this together. You don't have to, like, suffer alone. So that's going to be the good thing, that you have a partner that's going to come and console you. But for the ones of you that are single, I see you handling this all by yourself. Like, and it's a lot. It's like a burden when you have to go through, like, strong, stressful emotions all by yourself, you know? And you know what's funny with you, if you are the Capricorn that is going through a breakup, it's okay to have two emotions at the same time. Like, you could feel like you're happy that things are over, but you could also have memories and wish it didn't have to be this way. Like, it's completely okay to have two emotions about the same thing at the same time. You can feel like, I'm so happy this part of my life is done, but dang, I just really wish it didn't have to be this way. It could be the loneliness that's kicking in, and that scares you. You don't know what's going to come next, when you'll find love next, and that can be terrifying for you. And you probably have to grieve the relationship that you used to have, being able to stay on the phone and talk to each other, being able to have someone that could have your back when you're going through things, and now you're doing everything all by yourself. That's a big difference. But if you are in a partnership, you see the difference. You are going through something, but you have a partner to hold on to, and they're going to help you bring peace and balance back to your life. So that can be the difference between the single Capricorn versus the Capricorn that is actually in a relationship. You know, and it could be things like that make you feel sad, Capricorn. If you are single, it could be things like that. Like, I just miss having someone to lean on. I miss having someone to talk to about what I'm going through and share my inner world. And they encourage me when I struggle to encourage myself. It can be the partnership that you miss the most. But I see you being able to overcome it nonetheless. So let's see what is gonna be on your mind. Oof, deception. You feel very, very deceived. And intuition, you can be getting readings. If you are a Capricorn and you're by yourself, what could be on your mind is like if you did get a personal reading and you're going over all the things that you could have learned, whether it's about a person, a friend, a family member, a coworker, colleague, whatever you have going on, you could be getting readings to like understand certain things that you've been through or what's to come next, and you can feel deceived by what you find out, and that can kind of be lingering in your mind, so you're going through huge changes nonetheless. This doesn't matter whether you are in a relationship or not. You're going through huge changes, and honestly, I feel like you needed that reading, because whatever reading you get with intuition is going to set you free. It is going to put you on a new path. It's like you can even be having dreams about being pregnant. If you're dreaming about pregnancy, it just means that you're about to birth a brand new beginning. So this is good for you. Any information that you find out, even if it breaks your heart, at least it puts you on the right side of things. Now you get to see the insides of what was going on, and with the reality, you get to move different. So that's what you're about to be going through. Yeah, look. You're about to move different. Now that you got that reading, now that you found out whatever you need to find out, now you got to make different moves. It's like all new doors, especially if you are a single Capricorn, and you're closing out a harsh cycle in a relationship. It's like now you have all new doors. A new door to love, a new door to finances, and a new door of like purification and just healing yourself, and you're just waiting, So if you did get a reading, they could have forewarned you of certain new things about to come into your life, and you're just waiting for that to happen. But like I said, even if you are in a relationship, you could have gotten a reading just to, check up on what's going on around you, and you could have felt deceived. Like there's some things that you speculated about certain people, and it came out that it's true that, some people weren't the best for you, and now you have to leave them behind and move on. So it's making big decisions, but everything that you're going through is to push you in a positive direction. And for some of you for some of you Capricorns, be prepared to see the number 999. 999 is like a karmic chapter is closing. So things are about to get so much more better for you. And there's a lot of healing energy. If you guys are in your house and you feel like cold chills or sweat, some of you can wake up like in a sweat. It's like you are purging old emotions and you're healing. So let's see what else is coming. Spirit says count your blessings, because there are many. Don't forget about all the blessings that you got. Don't forget about how good things are starting to get for you, because sometimes when bad things happen, you can dwell in it for so long. But don't forget to count your blessings. It'll make you feel better. Some of you could be negotiating a contract or a deal, especially if you are into business, or if you are a manager at a company, you could be negotiating contracts. Some of you could be headed towards a promotion with training. Some of you could be in school, or you could be thinking about going to school, but Spirit wants you to know that you're making huge decisions around your finances, and you are in the right direction, especially if you're saving money right now. And it says you're in the right direction, meaning like there's deadlines. So some of you can feel pressured at work. Whether you work for yourself or you work for others, this shows like there's strict deadlines that you have to make the mark for. And I see you being able to do it. So just be careful. It's like even if you did overspend in the past, you're going to be overcoming it. Because it says debt paid. So some of you could have ran up your credit card really high. And with debt paid, I see you paying down the credit card balance. I see you paying down the balance of the credit card. All right. So you're in the right direction financially. Let's see what else is happening financially for you. Yeah, it says compromise. Some of you Capricorns can have more than one job. With completion, if you had a hard project or things were really, really intense at work, it could even be the environment. At work, it could have been a lot going on. It could have been really intense at work. You know, what is that? Like personalities clashing at work, and it could have been really intense. And that's coming to an end. Now you're going to just see possibilities moving forward on your job. You're going to be working a lot. So it just looked like a hard time that you were going through with work, that now you're going to see more possibilities. Or for some of you, you can be offered a promotion. With workaholic, you're going to be working a lot. Some of you Capricorns are going to be working overtime. Or if you're balancing 2 jobs, I still just see you going from one to the next. And there's lots of possibilities for you financially in the future when it comes to work. All right. I'm going on the extended. I'm going to do a full spread when it comes to love on the extended. Let's see who will be coming into your world next. If you are a single Capricorn, I'm also going to do your ex, the next. I'll do your family, your friends, your neighbors, and your children on the extended. The extended video will be in the description box. I send you all so much love and so much light.